clock says any later than 3 in the morning, it must be lying.
You're tired?
Oh, feel like I've run a marathon. Never mind a brew. I want one of them foil jackets and a medal after what I've been through.
What's happened?
Tyrone Dobbs, that's what's happened. Kept me up all night.
Oh, I won't ask.
Oh, no, it's nothing like that, love. No, trust me, chance will be a fine thing. It's lights out for both of us the second our heads hit the pillar.
But he kept you awake?
Yeah, me and Arthur Great Manchester. Surprised you didn't hear him from down here. He was at least a good 7 or 8 on the Richter scale last night.
I did hear some weird noises, but I thought it was the pipes or something.
Oh, well, if that's his pipes, they won't clear it. Or stopping up. Actually, do you know what? I might just do that one night. There's not a court in the land that would convict me if they heard him.
Heard who?
You. It's like sleeping with a blaming pot-bellied pig with asthma.
Well, all blokes snore.
Not like you, they don't love, or the divorce rate would be sky-high. If I elbowed you once, I must have done it a dozen times.
Oh, I know. I've got the bruises to prove it. I feel like I've done 12 rounds with Tyson Fury.
It's your own fault. Why do you insist on keep flopping on your back all the time?
Well, I'm asleep. I don't know I'm doing it. Not until I get a dig in the ribs off you. Anyway, one night you're going to puncture a lung or something.
Oh, the chance would be a fine thing.
You can always sleep somewhere else.
Oh, yeah. Where I can't hear you, I would, but I'll have to renew my passport first. Do you want a brew?
I'll get one at work.
Food delivery service did well.
Well, there had to be some upside to COVID.
Maybe we should expand on it.
Yeah, well, we do fish and chips, burgers, kebabs, fried chicken and pizza. What did you have in mind? Mongolian barbecue?
Groceries. Freshco deliver.
Freshco got infrastructure. Someone's persistent.
Someone's wasting the time.
You can deliver a loaf of bread just as easily as a pizza.
Adi, we've got a convenience shop. Okay, that means, right, that people pay a premium to be able to use a shop they can walk to. Right, if they wanted to shop online, they go to one of the big boys.
They're only big boys because they think like big boys. It's like what Donald Trump says. Most people think too small because they're afraid of success, afraid of winning.
Yes, but Donald Trump never had a corner shop, a kebab house, or a chippy in Weatherfield, did he?
Maybe not, but Richard Branson reckons that if your dreams don't scare you, they're too small.
And I reckon you're scaring me. Listen, mate, I'm loving all this enthusiasm, but spouting motivational quotes never made us any money.
No, but adding small, non-perishable items to our fast food menu might. So long as there's a small surcharge, we can't lose.
Can Nina come over for tea later?
Well, I thought you were going to see her in a cafe.
Well, only for an hour at dinner time.
And where does your homework fit into all these plans?
You want me to study while I'm eating?
Yeah, if need be. Listen, you want to do a trial shift in a cafe, I can't stop you, but you have to make time for your schoolwork.
Is that all you care about? For the first time in ages, I actually feel good. I hoped you'd be pleased.
Yeah, I am. But that doesn't mean I'm prepared to let you just flush your prospects down the drain.
Is that what Jeff Bezos says?
Shut up.
Well, if you do get sent down today, there's one upside.
What's that?
We'll have to listen to Summer play London Bridge.
I know what you mean. No wonder he's falling down.
Nah, proud of her for sticking at it.
She just wanted to take her mind off all this. You know, she really wanted to be with us today.
There's no place for her. Bad enough you've got to see it.
I'll survive. So will you. You held your hands up, you cooperated. I'm sure they won't waste a cell on you.
Not sure how to take that.
How are you doing?
Yeah, okay. Not the best way to spend the day, but I've made my bed. Got to lie in it.
Well, fingers crossed it won't be a prison bunk. It won't be. Come on, we need to get going. We don't want to be late.
So if you need some moral support, I've got the day off, so...
No, we're fine, thanks.
I'd like to come. Strength in numbers and all that. Would you mind?
No skin off my nose. Anyway, I'm hoping it'll all be pretty routine.
Yeah, I'm sure, but the more cheerleaders on Team Paul, the better. Just fetch me pom-poms and meet you over there.
All right. We'll see you there. Come on, let's get going.
Yeah, it's me. You around today? Good. Just need to do that thing we talked about.
Somebody's keen. I thought you were doing the lunchtime shift.
Yeah, I am. Just wanted to come and check there wasn't anything I need to bring.
Other than yourself and your grafting boots. No.
What are you doing?
Just some sketches for the factory.
Wow, they're really good.
Dunno, they're a bit frumpy. As far as lingerie goes, they won't set any pulses racing.
That depends who's in them. Look, they wouldn't have took you on if they didn't think you were a brilliant designer. I think you look dead sophisticated.
I'll take dead sophisticated. Cheers.
Right, I'd better go. Don't want to be late for school. I'll see you at 1:45.
I'll look forward to it.
Okay. See ya.
Yeah, I understand that. It's just... It's been a difficult time for me. Look, I know I've got behind, but I will try and sort it. Well, that's really kind of you, but no, that's not what I need. What I need is... Look, I'm sorry. I can't talk right now. I'm going to have to phone you back. Sorry, bye. Hiya. I thought you had already gone to see your dad.
No, I'm not bothering today.
Why? You're not falling out, have you?
No, everything's fine. I'm busy with work. What was that all about?
Oh, nothing for you to worry about.
I didn't sound that way. What are we behind on?
I've just let the electricity bill build up a bit, that's all.
Right, how much do we owe?
Well, it's not that much. It's just, well, with everything going on with Oliver, paying the electricity bill was the last thing on my mind.
Why didn't Nick sort it?
Well, it's not Nick's fault. I'm in charge of the bills. And anyway, he's got too much stress managing the factory and now he's looking after Sam.
Can we pay it? Mum?
It's not your concern, Si.
Well, we don't want to get cut off, do we? Look, why don't we get onto the social and see if there's some sort of top-up benefit you're entitled to?
Oh, I doubt it. And even if I was entitled, I couldn't face filling in all them forms. So don't worry, I'll sort it.
How?
Well, they'll just have to be patient.
What about Nick? I'm sure he'd help.
Si, Nick doesn't even live here. It's not his responsibility.
Yes, but he did used to live here. Look, why don't you just tell him and he can come over?
No, I don't want him coming over here. Look at the state of the place.
Right, well, at least phone him.
Right, Si, will you listen to me? I don't want Nick involved, and I don't want you phoning him either. The electricity company will get the money as soon as I've got it. Until then, they'll just have to wait.
I think what he needs most is more stability.
Don't we all?
Well, obviously, I'm glad that you reconciled, but in the past, your relationship was a little bit tempestuous.
I think that's being kind. Listen, I understand your worry, Ken. Believe me, I am done with roller coasters. A gently spinning teacup is as wild as I want from now on. Honestly. Ah, here he is.
Morning.
Morning. Did you sleep well?
Yeah, not bad. My medicinal nip before bed, that sent me off very nicely, actually. I feel good.
Good. So, what are you planning on doing with your day off?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I did think about, you know, the pictures, but we can't even speak in there, can we?
No.
And you hate shopping, I hate walking.
Yeah, plus if we stop off at a country pub, she's scared that I'll start sucking on the beer mats.
Yeah, that too. You all right?
Yes, no, I'm fine. It's nothing a couple of beer mats wouldn't sort out. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe a bit of fresh air would be nice.
Have you thought about taking in a bit of history, you know, visiting a stately home, perhaps?
You know, school trips to Tatton Park when I was a kid put me off for life.
Oh, there are other places. I mean, if you want to go further afield, there's Little Morton Hall.
Little Morton Hall sounds like a music hall act. Like a ventriloquist, maybe.
It's a Tudor manor house in Cheshire. It's quite a sight, you know, lots of warped floors and walls at strange angles.
Most buildings look like that to me at the moment, Dad.
Well, I suppose it'd be a drive at least, wouldn't it?
True.
And in the present time, it's either that or the Trafford Centre.
Oh, Little Morton Hall, please. You'll wait for us, won't you?
It's not going to come to that, and you know it.
Don't tempt fate. I couldn't read that judge at all.
Well, she's the reincarnation of hanging Judge Jeffries. You really don't need to worry.
You never know what kind of morning they've had. One puncture or argument with hubby, and I could be looking at 6 months.
It's not going to happen.
I'm not too late, am I?
Nah, you just missed the trailers. I've made my plea. Now the judge is in the chambers, getting the probation officers to Penrith.
Right. We've got time to make a quick phone call, do you think?
Yeah, more than enough time, but make sure you put your mask on in the corridor.
It's all right. It's in my pocket.
No, make sure you wear it. They're really strict on it here. I don't want you next up in the dock.
Stop worrying. I'll wear it. Can't think they have much trouble enforcing it. Half the people that come through here must be used to wearing a mask.
I think that's what they call gallows humour.
He's not the one with his head in the noose.
Yeah, well, neither are you. You're going to be fine.
All right. You're good to go. We're in court now. Where are you?
Back at the pub. I thought I was hanging around by the flat door though, messing about with flowers.
Stay where you are then. Look, you cannot be seen, and whatever happens, none of this can come back on me. Do you understand that?
Yeah, stop wetting yourself. As long as I'm getting paid, I'll keep my gob shut.
You better. Look, when you get inside, you need to...
I know what I've got to do. Laters.
I thank the probation officer for his report and observations, which I have considered very carefully. It now falls to me to sentence you in respect of both the assault and criminal damage, which you have pleaded guilty to. In coming to my decision, I have taken into account your guilty pleas and obvious contrition. I accept a genuine misunderstanding lay at the heart of this unfortunate incident, and that it arose, at least in part, from your desire to do something positive for the community. But there is a much longer-term, more deep-rooted behaviour pattern which I cannot ignore on the basis of a few weeks' voluntary work. This was both an act of significant criminal damage and sustained verbal abuse, culminating in physical assault. I understand there were wider issues at play relating to your past, but this does not excuse a wholly unacceptable act of violence. Indeed, nothing I have seen or heard suggests to me that were similar circumstances to arise, you would not respond in precisely the same reprehensible fashion. It is, with this in mind, the ongoing threat I believe you may pose to the wider public, that I have to consider the full range of sentencing options at my disposal.
Well, on the whole, I wished little Morton Hall had been a ventriloquist.
Huh? It would have been the dummy, surely, not the ventriloquist.
Yeah, well, either way, I might have had a better time.
Oh, give over. Thought it was quite interesting, actually. It was kind of like a little higgity-piggity doll's house, wasn't it? I don't even know how it stood up.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels half the time.
You okay?
Yeah.
You've done a bit much.
No, I'm okay. Just having a minute.
We should have stopped off at that tea room on the way back. Have a little pick-me-up.
It'll take more than an overpriced cream tea to do that. Not unless they're lacing the scones with uppers.
Hey, never underestimate the power of clotted cream. Hey, we could nip to Roy's, see what he can whip us up.
Oh, why don't we have lunch in the Rovers? I tell you what, I could murder a hot pot.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Sure that's a good idea?
Well, it's only lunch at my local. It's not like we're going to go the Northern Quarter and have a pub crawl, is it?
Yeah, no, but why put temptation in your way, eh?
Ah, temptation's everywhere. The more you try to hide from it, the harder it tries to find you. I feel pretty good. Enjoyed spending time with you today. Hey, I'll be fine. Come on.
Okay. You sure?
Oh.
Ooh, come on, old man.
Hey.
Come on.
Was the rare sight at lunchtime?
What?
I've not seen you peruse my savouries at your dinner break for quite a while now.
Haven't I?
Oh, and a diligent grocer notices such things. Especially when his shop's being picketed. I take it that the boycott's over?
Yeah. Well, that's not why I've not been in, though. It's just normally I go on.
I see, but today you felt the siren call of my Scotch egg. And who can blame you? They're on offer. What an offer. One plump hen's egg, enrobed in tasty sausage meat and thickly coated in breadcrumbs. Yours for only...
It's not the Scotch eggs.
2 for 1.
Oof. Well, they could handle 2 Scotch eggs.
Well, I'd say that showed a lack of ambition. A grafter like you needs fuel in his tank.
Joking me. Fizz would go mad. If I was at home, I'd be having a chicken salad butty or something.
Shh, Ty. You're not at home. And this counter is like a confessional. And anything that passes between grocer and punter stays here. I take your Scotch eggs to my grave, son.
Yeah, well, you better. Life's hard enough as it is.
Problem shed ups?
Just asking Alina to move in, I could kick myself.
Wouldn't have thought that she was too difficult to live with.
Oh, no, she's not. It's just having a stranger around, it's hard. It's bad enough when Nan moved in, you know, you can't relax or be yourself.
Be yourself?
Yeah, you know, if you just want to scratch or something.
I got it.
I mean, your family, they just accept your habits, don't they? Most of them. But now I just feel like I'm on display.
Yeah, you can't display too much.
This morning, right, I'm halfway downstairs in just my pants before I even remembered.
And thank you for sharing that image.
I mean, if it's a bloke, it's all right, innit? But I'm outnumbered 5 to 1.
You sound like someone who's in need of a Scotch egg or 2.
Better make it 3.
Ty.
4. I'll be gassy.
I think free chips taste better, you know.
Well, see, look, they reckon it's a perk, but yeah, you want to be careful, mate. Last kid before you, put on 3 stone and had a cardiac arrest. Went down like a ton of bricks right there where you're sitting dead before he even touched the ground.
Seriously?
Yeah, when they opened him up, he had this, like, giant fat burger around his heart.
No way.
Yeah, of course, no way, you melon.
Sorry, just got a lot on my mind.
Like what?
Well, just money problems, you know. Could do we get some more shifts?
Oh, well, I don't see why not. You're reliable, you put a shift in, what's not to like?
I just hope Dev agrees. I really need the money.
Things that bad?
Yeah.
60 quid sort you out.
I mean, yeah, but I can't...
Do you need it or not?
Yeah, but...
We'll take it then.
I'll pay you back.
Don't worry about it, yeah? We're mates. Mates help each other out.
I won't forget this.
Glad to hear it.
So haven't you heard of Aubrey Beardsley?
Wasn't he a footballer?
I'm no footy fan, but I think that was Peter. I doubt they're related.
So who was he then?
He was a Victorian illustrator. He drew these.
Those are a bit,
He might have been Victorian, but he was no prude. He was an aesthete.
A what?
An aesthete. Someone who likes beautiful things.
It's not everyone.
Sometimes people can't agree what beauty is.
Well, I know what it is. For me.
I've been looking for you all over. Why didn't you answer my calls?
Oh, because I've got nothing else to say.
We need to talk.
What part of I've got nothing else to say aren't you getting?
5 minutes. That's all I'm asking for. In private. Please.
Right. Fine.
You've not got a blanket over your head, so that's a good sign.
I thought it was going to go that way for a minute.
I think she had a puncture and a row with her husband.
What happened?
Well, the judge, she was just a bit severe, but it turned out she was all bark and no bite.
What did you get?
12-month community order, 130 hours of unpaid work, and I've got to do 20 hours of anger management.
All in one go, I hope. Be furious by the end.
Look, under the circumstances, we need to count this as a win. Let's just put it behind us and move on.
Only place I want to move on to now is the boozer. I need a drink.
They're on me. Come on. You deserve it.
I've changed my mind. I don't want to end things.
Yeah, well, sometimes you can't get what you want. And if you weren't such a spoiled brat, you'd know that.
Definitely deserve that one. Look, if you want to wear that thing around your neck, fine. I can live with it.
I didn't want you to live with it. I wanted you to respect my choices.
So you want me to lie to you? You want me to tell you that it doesn't look ridiculous?
It doesn't.
This is mad. I can literally buy you one 10 times nicer. We can go to the jeweler right now.
You okay? You've never been better. Now I'm rid of this loser.
No, you're lucky to have me.
Oh, with that kind of luck, I'm definitely not doing the lottery this week. Oh, and to avoid any confusion, yeah, I've not changed my mind. We are so over.
Regret this.
The only thing I regret is not doing it sooner.
Wow. Remind me not to get on the wrong side of you.
Thanks for checking on us.
I needn't have bothered.
No, I'm glad you have my back.
Anytime.
If you're looking for the song with the daftest lyrics, right, it's got to be Should I Stay or Should I Go?
Clash.
Yeah, one of my favourite bands, ordinarily.
Decent enough song, that. This was just about a guy who wants to know where he stands with his love life, you know, with his partner. We've all been there.
Agreed, yeah. But early doors, he says, if I go, there will be trouble, and if I stay, it will be double. Right? Now, You don't need a PhD in maths to work that one out. If he goes, he'll be in half the bother he will be if he stays. Right, end of story, open and shut. But no, he keeps asking over and over and over and over and over again.
I see.
Yes, you do. But will Mary have it? No. No, stand and deliver every time, she reckons. I mean, granted, yes. Quack, quack, diddly quack, quack, diddly. I mean, that makes no sense to me. But at least it's not bloody mind of pig ignorance. What do you think?
I can't do this. Sorry.
Is he all right?
I don't know. How much do I owe you?
No, come on, settle up later.
Don't you ever stop being dandy, showing me you're handsome. Prince Charming, Prince Charming. Ridicule is nothing to be scared of. Don't you ever...
Oh, somebody's home early.
Since COVID, we're allowed to come home for study periods. Plus, I wanted to cook something nice for Billy and Paul.
Oh, how did Paul get on?
They just texted. He's not going to prison, that's the main thing.
Oh, what a relief. We'll send him my best, won't you?
Will do.
Silk or leather, or a feather, expect you soon, and all those around you.
Coronation Street continues in half an hour.